All right, shalom, shalom. It's your brother AHBAD from GMS YAHAWAH, GMS in Petersburg, Florida. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to YAHAWASHI, by Hashem Kakadash, the bonus to my elder apostles, the great millstone, who rule well. Sing under salutation to all you sincere brothers, as constantly preaching word, truth, sincerity in the four corners of the earth. I also want to say peace and blessings also be to all the sincere men, women, and children who do consist of the 1/3, who are also members of the body of YAHAWASHI. And peace and blessings also be to all the faces in the four corners of the earth. Shalom, peace and blessings be unto you all. Now this is this video is not going to be very long, so I'm going to get straight to the point. Now we got to understand that even though Trump did sign this bill to pass so he can build his wall, this bill also allows him to implement martial law if he wants to, and pretty much we are already in that stage, if you understand what I'm saying. Now we're not in full-fledged martial law. You will know when we are martial law, but legally right now he can take certain actions to where everyone in America could be basically detained, so to say, according to executive orders. But let's get to the point. It says Trump declares national emergency over border crisis. All right. So now we go here. It says President Donald Trump has declared a national emergency, allowing him to build his long-promised border wall without congressional approval. Trump also signed a bill granting limited funding towards the wall. Now, that's already been known since yesterday. You know, they passed the bill. This has been all over the news. But this is what I took. I took heed to this right here. Okay, bear with me. This is something called Rex-84. All right. Now it says Rex-84, short for Readiness Exercise 1984, was a classified scenario and drill. And drill developed by the United States federal government to detain large numbers of United States citizens deemed to be national security threats. In the event that the president declared a state, I don't know why they keep doing that, a state of national emergency. And right now we are in the state of a national emergency. So really this Rex-84 is in the play right now, all because he wants to build his wall. So you really got to look at the bigger picture. Despite the fact he passed the bill because he wants to build his wall, understand that it puts all the citizens in America also in the same status that they quote unquote call these illegal immigrants, okay, which are really Israelites. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are Hebrew Israelites. And the so-called white man, woman, and child are Hebrew Edomites, the red Hebrew Edomites, all right? Now, since we established that, I went into this article, all right, and this article put some emphasis on the fact of the matter at hand, okay? So, like, hold on a second. Bam. Get that up in there. All right, now I went into this article right here. This article is from Global Research. I think it's .ca. All right. Now I was doing a little, doing a little research, looking here and there, and this is what I came up with. And bear with me. I'm trying to get the whole thing on the screen for y'all real quick. All right. So lock it. And it says, we are dangerously close to a situation where if the American people took to the streets in righteous indignation, or if there were another 9/11, a mechanism for martial law could be quickly implemented and carried out under Rex-84. Okay? And people have already been protesting in the streets. People have already been having uproars and uprising. This is what you call order ab chaos. All right? The United States government, who's also being run by the Illuminati. When I say Illuminati, I mean the Jewish bankers, the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. They are, and the Bushes and the Kennedys, well, not the Kennedys anymore. They are creating scenarios to where there's going to be an uproar, civil unrest, and then they're going to have to come up with a formula or an answer to correct it all right? Listen to this. It says the Cheney-Bush administration has a plan which would accommodate the detention of large numbers of American citizens during times of emergency, and we are in that time of emergency. And just to let you know, this article was published January 20th, 2019. So, all right, it says the plan is called right here. The plan is called Rex-84. Okay, short for Readiness Exercise 1984. The Rex-84, an undisclosed number, okay, of concentration camps were set in operation throughout the United States for internment of dissidents and others potentially harmful to the state. Now, we already, as you know, right now, they already have concentration camps over there in the West Coast, like California and Nevada and all of that. This is just a precursor to what's things to come for any and everyone. All right. Now it said dissident. I went into that word dissident, and right here it says person who opposes official policy, especially that of an authoritarian state. Okay. So this goes to show you right here. What's a synonym for dissident? Objector, protester. Okay. So all you people out there protesting, if you're going against the agenda of the United States of America or against the executive act of the president, you are known as a dissident. They can and they will throw you into a concentration camp. All right. The Rex-84 program was originally established on the reasoning that if a mass exodus of illegal aliens, listen here, man, listen here. Like I said, we are in Rex-84 right now. All right, you're not getting the full effect of it, but lo and behold, we are in the precursor of it. It says, of a mass exodus of illegal aliens, they're talking about the Spanish-speaking tribes of Israel. All right, cross the Mexican-U.S. border, they will be quickly rounded up and detained in detention centers by FEMA. Okay, and it's happening right now. It's happening right now, United States of America. Matter of fact, let me just try and pull that up real quick. Legal alien. Oh, nah, they did me wrong. Bear with me real quick. I just want to prove a point because this is happening right now, but it's not just going to be for them. It's going to be for everyone. Okay, because they want to turn the whole world into a police state. Okay, understand that. Detention. So I just want to show you a real quick picture of what I'm talking about. All right. Right here. This is a prime example. Right here. Right in your face. Okay. Matter of fact, let me go back. I want to actually show the center. But it says it right here. See inside immigration centers. This is last year, June 22nd. Inside a child migrant detention facility in Texas. Okay. This is already happening. This is already occurring. But remember, dissidents, anyone, a protester, anyone that's in opposition. So it's just not the Spanish-speaking tribes. It's going to be anybody in America who goes against the plan of the New World Order, so to say. All right? Man, you doubles, man. You're going to get... This is why we call you the double, man. How are you going to infiltrate, take their land? And then you're going to put them in concentration camps. See right here? Fox News contributor. All right? The Hill. These are the concentration camps right here. Let me see if I can bear with me. Let me pull it up in a new tab. I'm just trying to make a point real quick. You see? Concentration camps right there, man. Detention camps, okay? Now, where I want to get at. It said existence of the Rex-84 plan was first revealed during the Iran-Contra hearings in 1987 and subsequently reported by the Miami on July 5th, 1987. These camps are to be operated by FEMA should martial law need to be implemented in the United States. And all it would take is a presidential signature right here. A national state of emergency, a national emergency, all right? That's all it takes is a signature on a proclamation, Attorney General's signature on a warrant to which a list of names is attached. So it's not just a quote-unquote illegal immigrants, anyone in America who's been a protester or a disputer or an opposition of the government. Okay. And there ye have it. The real purpose of FEMA is to not only protect the government, but to be its principal vehicle for martial law. So now I'm going to pull out a few precepts and everything. All right. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, and we understand that they are devising a wicked plan right now. We know that it's first and foremost the nation of Israel, you so-called Negro Latinos and Native Americans. So we're going through this. Spanish-speaking tribes are going through it right now. But I'm telling you, you Negroes too, you other tribes, you're gonna get it too, man. Because we all are in this together. The scripture says Judah and Ephraim was oppressed together, man. And that's what's happening right now. That is what's occurring right now. All right. So now let's go into Micah. Bear with me. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise, once again, it said a device. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, okay? Woe to him that devised iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And does not he have to sign his signature with his hand? All right, just by the stroke of a pen. Wow, not everyone's in discourse. I mean, everyone's in uncivil rest. Okay, right, and then you're bringing discourse amongst the people. It's in their power to do so. Job 9:24, the earth been given to the hands of the wicked. So this is really the purpose of him signing that plan. It's not really. So like, it's not really. They're not really like that upset that he can't build that wall. If he could sign that deal, man, to have a national emergency because he wants to build that wall, all of you could be put inside those concentration camps, man. All right. This is Psalm 94:7. Yet they say, the Lord shall not see, neither shall the God of Jacob regard it. YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, our God. Understand ye brutish among the people, and ye fools, when will ye be wise? He that planteth the ear, shall not he hear? He that formed the eye, shall not he see? All right. He that chasteneth the heathen, shall not he correct? He that teacheth man knowledge, shall not he know? Okay. The Lord knoweth the thoughts of men, that they are vanity, man. So yeah, so this goes back to that book of Job, when it said, when he shall think to have his belly full, his belly. All right, then the Heavenly Father gonna rain upon him, man, with the fire and brimstone from the nuclear missile. So this is just a precursor of things to come. I just want to make a quick video. This is the last precept. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse, I'm gonna say 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of Yahweh, all right, that he may exalt you in due time. Understand that, okay? Remain humble in this thing. Casting all your care upon him, for he cares for you. So he cares for the elect, for the 144,000 and 1/3. So cast your cares upon him. All right. Don't let these things have you in a state of bewilderment or afraid. Okay. Be afraid of YAHAWASHI, who's orchestrating them to devise these plans, because he's gonna make them. It's gonna be a stumbling block before them. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking who he may devour. And the Bible say this is why we call you the devil. So you have Esau, Edom, so-called white man, woman, and child. They're walking around seeing who they may devour as well. And it's a spiritual entity of Satan, but they are the physical counterpart of it. All right. Whom steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplishing your brethren that are in the world. So we all are going through the same affliction. All right. That all the other brothers are going through. Okay. And throughout the whole world. This is something that we must go through, okay? So this plan that he signed, that bill, he really signed it so that, because right now we're in a national state of emergency, okay? So now everyone's pretty much deemed a legal alien, if you want to say so, all right? Now, this is presidential executive orders. Executive order 10-9, I think it's 10-999, allows the government to take over all food resources and farms, because right now we are in a national emergency. Executive order 11000 allows the government to mobilize civilians and work brigades under government supervision. Rex-84. So it does not matter if you are quote unquote illegal alien or not. If you're in opposition to the agenda of the government or the Illuminati, really the elite, hey, they can mobilize you to a detention camp. Executive Order 11001. It says allows the government to take over all health, education, and welfare function. And you just experienced that with the government shutdown, really. All right. And this is Executive Order 11002. Designate the Postmaster General to operate a national registration of all persons. What does that mean? Because if you have a social security number, what does that mean to have a national registration? That goes back to the mark of the beast. They're going to try and implement you with an RFID chip, man, a radio frequency identification device. So, hey, man, keep your eyes peeled, like the scriptures say right here. 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking who he may devour. Okay, keep this in mind as well. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, and I always remember this, man, that the Lord said this. It's in the scripture right here. This is Psalms 94:9. He that planteth the ear shall not he hear. He that formed the eye shall not he see. He that chasteneth the heathen shall not he correct. He that teacheth man knowledge shall not he know. Of the thoughts of man, that they are vanity, man. So all this is really gonna come to naught, but all these things must be fulfilled, like the Lord said. Now this is the last precept. This is 1 Peter 5:10. But the God of all grace, who have called us into his eternal glory by Mashiach YAHAWASHI. After that, ye have suffered a while. So the Lord said we're gonna suffer for a little bit. Make you perfect, establish, strengthen, settle you. Okay. So now with that being said, I pray you will edify. Like I said, I don't want to make it too long. I just want to get to the point. So remember, he not only signing this bill so that he can build that wall. Right now, we are really in a national emergency, okay? So he can really implement executive orders. So, hey, if he want to, they can just start martial law right now. Remember, they were having those drills over there in LA earlier this week. Well, yeah, I think earlier this week, or last week, man. So, hey, so keep your eyes peeled, man, and keep your head on the swivel. Be circumspect. Okay, I want to get all honor, glory, and praise to you. How about Shimi Awashai, by Shura Kakadash, double honors to my elder apostle, great millstone, seeing understanding all your sincere brothers out there, custom appreciate word to the sincerity, peace and blessings to the 1/3, and to the confusion of faces in the four corners of the earth. With that being said, Shalom.